Hello and welcome to today's English lesson. So first of all, guys, can we all turn to wave and say a big hello to our friends on camera? Hello. And we'll begin by doing our meditation sequence. So I will sit down, take 2 fingers, find our heart center, left hand on our laps and close our eyes. And when you're ready, guys, you can open your eyes and come back to the room. And next we'll do our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. And we'll begin by stretching up high to the sky. High as we can. High to the sky. And then let's go down low. Touch our toes. And now let's go back up high one more time. And this time, can we go tippy toe high? And when we're there, let's have a wave. And then we'll go back down to touch our toes one more time. And let's stand up. And now we'll shake it out. Let's all shake it out. Arms and legs, shake it out. Very good, guys. Now, walking on the spot. Stop. Turn left. Turn left again. Turn left. And left. Hello. And then we'll go walking on the spot one more time. Stop. Jogging on the spot. Stop. Turn left. Turn right. Turn right again. Turn right. Right again. One more time. Hello. And then to finish, we'll do 5 star jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, guys. Have a seat. So who can remember in the previous English lesson the phrase we used to describe events that are yet to happen, beginning with G, g, g. Going to. Excellent. Well done, guys. So we'll write that phrase on the board first. G, O, I, N, G. Going to. T, O. Now, when do we use the phrase going to? Do we use going to with past events? No. Do we use going to with present events? No. When do we use going to? In the future. Okay? We'll use going to with events that are yet to happen. So them events belong in the future. So we'll spell future F-U-T-U-R-E. Going to in the future. Yes. And do you remember when we practiced last time as well, the structure of each sentence that we use to describe things we're going to do in the future? What's the first word that we use? What type of word? Subject. Okay. S-U-B-J-E-C-T. Subject. That's always our first group of words. And then subject is followed by to be. Yes. There are 3 different types of verb to be. Is, am, are. So depending on which subject we use, depends on which subject and verb to be we have in agreement. T-O-B-E. And then after to be, we have our phrase going to. Yes, the phrase we use, G-O-I-N-G. Going to. T-O. Excellent. And then after going to, we need to describe our action. And what type of action words do we use in English? Verbs. Well done. We use verb. E-R-B. And then after the verb words, we usually have a complement to describe what the verb is doing. P-L-I-M-E-N-T. Subject, verb to be, going to, then our action verb, and complement. So what we're going to do now, as a recap exercise, I'm going to ask my students to close their eyes. When they wake up, one of them will have a pen, and then they're going to correctly write a sentence using the structure we have on the board. So let's see, who can go first? Okay, let's open our eyes, guys. Who has the pen? Down. Down has the pen. So Down, please come forward and join me. So now Down is going to demonstrate how to write a sentence using going to in the future. So what's the first type of word we need, guys? Subject. So can you write a subject pronoun for me down here? Remember, subject pronouns, I, you, we, they. So Down has gone for you. Okay, good start. So if we use the subject you, what form of verb to be do we use? You are. Excellent. A-R-E. And then we have our phrase, going to. So Down, can you write for me? Going to. Excellent. So next we need our action word, our verb. Down, what are we going to do? Well, think about some verb words, guys. You can help Down out by thinking of some. Eat, okay, eat. E-A-T. And then we could eat. What could we eat? What type of food? How about pizza? We're going to eat pizza. P-Z-Z-A. Excellent. That's perfect. So all together, guys, you are going to eat pizza. That's how we write a sentence using going to in the future. Down, that was excellent. Big high five and round of applause for Down. Let's have a couple more students practice. So Down, you can relax. Everybody else, close your eyes. And let's see who will get it now. Okay, let's open our eyes, guys. Now it's Pat's turn to demonstrate. And what we'll ask Pat to do is to use a different subject pronoun. So how about he? Let's use he. How do we spell he, guys? H-E. So you can write he here. H-E. So, what subject verb to be arrangement do we need? He is. Excellent. So next one is. I-S. Followed by our phrase, going to. He is going to. G-O-I-N-G. Followed by the word to. T-O. Excellent, Pat. Well done. So we have eat already. What other verbs can we think of, guys? Play. Excellent. He is going to play. P-L-A-Y. Okay, now what's he going to play? Football. Okay. F-O-O-T-B. Not quite, Pat. Let me just delete that for you. So we've got F-O-O and then T. T. And ball. B-A-L-L. Excellent, Pat. That's perfect. So all together, he is going to play football. Pat, can you say he is going to play football? Perfect. High five. Big round of applause for Pat. That was excellent. Well done. Let's do one more because we've used two types of verb to be. Now we're going to use the third one. So let's see who can demonstrate. Okay, let's open our eyes, guys. Now Nadia has the pen. So we've used are, we've used is. What's the other form of verb to be? Am. So Nadia, can you use I? Yes. I am. A-M. A-M. Perfect. Then our phrase, going to. G-O-I-N-G. Excellent. And then our action word, our verb. What verb can we use this time? We've had eat. We've had play. Read. Excellent. R-E-A-D. And then a book. B O O K. Okay, they're quite close together, but we can see them. So all together, I am going to read a book. Nadia, that was excellent. Very well done. High five. Big round of applause for Nadia. So one final time, guys, we've got our three sentences on the board. You are going to eat pizza. He is going to play football. I am going to read a book. And this is how we describe things that we're going to do in the future. Guys, well remembered. That was excellent. But now what we're going to do, we're going to move on and we're going to talk about or describe things that we're not going to do in the future. Not going to do. So that's what we call negative. And all we need is one word. We only need to add one word, guys. Can anyone guess what that word is? No. Can you not guess? Not guess? Not. The only word we need to use is not. N-O-T. Now let's see. Where do we think we have to add the word not? You, not, are? That's not right. You are not? Yes. You see, if we add the word not here for every phrase, we give it the negative meaning, things we're not going to do. For example, you are not going to eat pizza. He is not going to play football. I am not going to read a book. So you see, by simply adding one word, not, we've turned the positive future phrase, using going to, into the negative future phrase, using going to. And what we're going to do now, we're going to have a look at a PowerPoint presentation so that we can practice speaking and understand more about using the word not, because we'll look at using contractions too. So let's turn our chairs to look at the TV screen, guys. So let's take a look at our PowerPoint presentation, going to in the negative form for future tenses. They are not going to watch a movie. What are they doing, guys? Or what are they going to do? Read a book. So we can say they are not going to watch a movie. He is not going to eat dinner. Yes. Look at his hands. Where are his hands? Over his mouth. I don't think he wants his food. He may not like what he's got to eat. So we can say, he is not going to eat dinner. She is not going to ride a bicycle. What is she going to do, guys? She is going to walk and maybe play guitar too. So we can say, she is not going to ride a bicycle. Excellent, guys. And here, they are not going to sleep. Does it look like they're about to sleep? No. They're playing, yes. They are playing, or they are going to play. So we can say, they are not going to sleep. Very good. You are not going to watch television. What are they doing? Swimming. Play water, swimming. So are they going to watch television? No. We can say, you are not going to watch television. Excellent, guys. And then the last one, we're going to look at contractions. Does anybody remember what contractions are? If we take two words and we squeeze them together, we can make a contraction. For example, is not, we can say isn't. Yes. All we do is we drop the O. And the letter that we drop is represented by an apostrophe. So is not, isn't. And then are not, aren't. You see, what letter do we drop, guys? Letter O, yes. And you can see it's replaced with an apostrophe. So for the verb to be, is not, isn't, are not, aren't. But if we have to say am not, we can't make am not shorter. Am not stays am not. Like I am not. We can't say amt. We always have to keep am not. So let's practice speaking one more time. They are not going to watch a movie. He is not going to eat dinner. She is not going to ride a bicycle. They are not going to sleep. You are not going to watch television. Excellent. Well done, guys. Any questions? Okay. So remember, we can turn positive future sentences into negative using one word. And what word is that? Not. Yes. Very well done, guys. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the PowerPoint presentation so that they can better understand how to turn a positive sentence in the future into a negative by using the word not. And we've also learned about contractions too, where we can make the sentence even shorter by combining is not to say isn't and are not to say aren't. And we'll practice some more soon. But for now, guys, it's time for our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. And for this sequence, I think we'll have a game of Teacher Says. So listen very carefully, okay? Net, if teacher says, we can do. If teacher doesn't say, don't do, okay? So arms in the air. Touch your knees. Touch your shoulders. Stand up straight. Teacher says, arms in the air. Teacher says, hands on head. Teacher says, hands on shoulders. Hands on hips. Teacher says, turn around. Teacher says, turn back the other way. And back the other way. Okay, now teacher says, one arm up, one arm down. Teacher says, swap. Teacher says, swap. Swap. Teacher says, swap. Teacher says, swap. Swap. Teacher says, arms down. Teacher says, stand on one leg. Teacher says, swap legs. Swap legs. Okay, teacher says, stand up straight. And now, teacher says, into a ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jump. Excellent. Teacher says, jump. Excellent. And teacher says, sit down, please, guys. Well done, that was great. Time for our flashcard part of the lesson. So teachers, what you'll need to do in preparation is cut all of the sentences out into different words, but keep all of the sentences grouped together into one sentence, because what we need to do is we need to divide our students into groups of 3 or 4. I have 9 students, so 3 groups of 3 works best. And what we're going to do is give each group a sentence and make sure it's all muddled up on the desk and face down. Then when we're ready, we'll say go. And our teams must work together to combine the sentence using the negative form not, like we've learned on the board. So remember, guys, what's our first word? Subject. then verb to be. And because we're doing negative form, not, going to, the verb, and then the complement. So when I say go, you can all work together. The first team that thinks they're correct can raise their hands. I will check, and if that team's correct, they win the point. Okay, so Lacau, Preo, Bangpon, team 1. Down, Net, Pakbung, team 2. Pat, Nadia, Chu, team 3. But everybody must wait until we all have our sentences. Here's yours, I'll put in the middle. But please don't touch until teams 2 and 3 are ready. So team 2, here's your sentence. And we'll jumble them up on the desk. And finally, we have team 3. So here's your sentence all jumbled up. So remember, guys, work together to put the sentence in the correct form using the negative word not. Team 1, are you ready? Team 2, are you ready? Ready? Team 3, are you ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! So work together, guys. Remember, subject word first, verb to be, not. Okay, yes. Okay, we've got these two teams. I am not going to study science. Perfect. They are not going to play football. Excellent. He is not going to come to school. Excellent. So our 3 teams all work together brilliantly to create the sentence in the negative form. And teachers, at the end of each one, make sure our teams all practice speaking. And what you can do now is you can pause the video in your class and you can play on for around the next 10 to 15 minutes. And after each round, have the teams swap their sentences so that they can all practice the different sentences. So Nadia, we'll place this one here. But remember, guys, no touching yet, no touching yet. Team 2, here's your one. Team 3. So not yet. So first of all, I need to mix up your sentence. Team 1, are you ready? Ready. Team 3, are you ready? Ready. Team 2? Ready. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! Remember, subject first, guys. Not yet. Not correct.
Teacher, finish. I am not going to study science.
Perfect. Going to. Try that. Okay. They are not going to play football. Very good. He is not going to come to school. Excellent. Well done again, guys. All correct sentences. And remember, this time is the negative form using not. Let's do one more round because we'll get all our teams to have a go. So team 1, this one's for you. Team 2, for you. Team 3. Team 2, are you ready? Team 1, are you ready? If I see you touching before, I'll muddle them up again. Team 3, are you ready? Go! Work together, guys, to make the sentences. No, 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 no. Okay.
I am not going to study
Science.
He is not going to come to
School. Excellent. Well done, guys. Going to play football. Excellent. So now every team has had a go at practicing every sentence. So that was excellent, guys. Very well done. And now it's time for the worksheet part of the lesson. So teachers, what you'll need to do is print off a worksheet for each of the students in your class. And on this worksheet, there's 2 activities. The first activity is our students need to read the sentences and then write the same sentence, but use the contraction. So instead of is not, we will write isn't. And instead of are not, we will write aren't. That's the first activity. And then the second one, the sentences are all positive statements. Is going to. We need to change them into the negative form using the word not by saying is not going to. But what's the first thing to do, guys? Write our names on top. And teachers give our students around 15 minutes for this worksheet activity because there's 2 different things. And just monitor the class and help when you're needed. So Chu, that one's for you. Nadia, for you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ned, for you. Dan, this one's for you. You're welcome. Bangpon, for you. Prel, here's yours.
Thank you.
And Lakau, this one's for you. So first activity, guys, contractions. You have the sentence, but instead of is not, use isn't. Instead of are not, use aren't. And then the second activity, change the positive into the negative, like we've practiced on the board earlier, using the word not. Anything you're not sure about, let me know. Yes. So for example, Net, the first one, they are not. So we can say, instead of are not, aren't. A-R-E-N apostrophe T. E-N apostrophe T. Okay. And remember, there's no contraction for am not. I am not has to stay am not. So Chu, you can write your name on top and then have a go at turning the sentences into the contraction form. And then the second activity is putting positive statements or sentences into negative. Like that, that's excellent. Well done. Wow, brilliant. Well done. Well done with the contractions, guys. Down. Excellent. Net. Very good. Use the contractions. It makes it easier. We can write it quicker. Pat Bong, that's brilliant. Well done. Pat, if you can write your name on the worksheet and then try to write the questions using contraction form. So contraction instead of are not, apostrophe T, aren't. And then instead of is not, isn't. You know, like, see, like we've done on the PowerPoint, is not, isn't, are not, aren't. So you can write with the contraction. Well done, Nadia. Well done, Ned, that's great. They aren't, she isn't, we aren't, you aren't. Proud, that's excellent. They aren't, she isn't, we aren't, you aren't. Back out, excellent. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the worksheet activity where they first of all had to use the contractions to make the sentence shorter, and then in the second activity change the positive statements in the future tense to negative. And to do that, we simply need to add one word, guys, not. Instead of saying you are going to, we can say you are not going to. And that's how we change positive to negative using the future tense. And that was brilliant, guys. Well done. And that's all we've got time for today. So we hope you've enjoyed the lesson, found it interesting, and now know how to use the word not to turn negative sentences in the future tense. And we'll see you again soon in the next lesson. So can we all turn to wave and say goodbye, guys? Goodbye. Bye-bye. See you again next time.